Welcome back in the sports. This a special in the sports special edition town hall edition that we got going down right now. It's some of the most prominent coaches within the DMV, the DC area, specifically talking about the DC community. Now, guys, we spent the first block talking about all of the things that are going on. I'd like to speak now kind of on where this next or newer level kind of began. I always go back to COVID, and I know that I had a chance to speak with the two of you on camera during that point in time. And I think my own personal opinion was that taking away athletics, taking away sports from our youth for 2 years, that took them away from men like you all and sent them to the streets. Am I accurate in that, Coach, or am I off base?
Well, I said it to you at that time.
Yeah.
I said, if you take away sports and you take away activity from the youth of today, you're taking away a lot of things, and the only thing you're doing is sending them to the streets. Mm-hmm. And so for me, we got to find a way to get activity, even if it's not in school.
Sure.
We've lost that outside activity, the Boys and Girls Clubs, the communities, things through the churches. We don't have that going on for our kids anymore.
And Mike, and all of you, and you specifically in the conversations that we've had, being a coach is so much more. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that, right? Because during COVID, they said, oh, it's just football. It's just football. But you all are so much more to these kids, to these young men, to these teens than coaches. What does that football family, that basketball family mean?
Well, I mean, you got to think about a young man or young woman when they come to school and they play an activity. They're probably with us or with their teachers more than they're with their parents.
Yeah.
So we sometimes are the ones who are holding them accountable, who are giving them the hope, who are helping them with their dreams, and not because their parents aren't doing it. Sure. They're just spending more time with us. So we build those bonds. And sometimes you have parents who work the night shift, so when the kid gets home, they aren't seeing an adult and being held accountable for their actions. So during that 2-year time period during COVID, when you took us out of the picture,
that's right.
Now mom and dad are working and the kid is home by himself for 24 hours.
Wow.
And there's no accountability. There's no one there to show them how to be responsible.
Now, Derek, you made the point that you are the youngest member of our panel here today, but even as the youngest member, do you at times see yourself, again, in addition to coaching those X's and O's, are you also a role model for some of these young men who maybe don't have that father figure in the home or don't have the ideal father figure or big brother, big uncle in the home?
Yeah, I mean, once you become a coach, you become a father figure to the kids that you are coaching at the time. But to piggyback off what they just said, during COVID, I personally dealt with a few of my kids that live in these tough environments.
Wow.
They had nothing to do. The only outlet they had was to go outside. You know what I mean? So within them 2 years, they got into stuff that they typically wouldn't get into if they would have been with us.
Wow.
You know what I mean? If they would have been in school. So now, once they did open the doors to the rec centers and all of those places, these kids have already been drawn to the violence.
Wow.
So once they enter the rec centers, now the violence is going into the rec center.
Wow.
So we now have to figure out another safe haven. The rec centers aren't safe anymore. You know?
Wow.
So when I grew up, going to the rec, I was safe. We playing basketball, we playing football, everything is okay. Your parents didn't have to worry about you being at the rec center. We now today can't say that, so we now have to figure out what's the next safe haven. Wow. What can we do to help our kids?
We look at, again, the football, the sports athletic family, because that's what everybody is looking for, right? Everybody is looking for that sense of belonging, that sense to have someone that cares for them and has their back. So is it also safe to say that when they lost those athletic families, that when they go to the streets, they're still just looking for a family, no matter how from the outside dysfunctional it might feel to everybody else?
I mean, yeah, it feels like the guy in the street is now the person that's my brother or that's my father. And that's what we dealt with during COVID. I mean, a lot of kids ran to the streets like Durkee said, and they missed us for them 2 years. Josiah Trimble, who you had on the air, told you if his teammates could live at Theodore Roosevelt, they would. And that's
Wait a minute, say that again, because I think they missed that.
Josiah Trimble, when you interviewed him during the COVID year when he decided to go to Morehouse, when he did his little presentation on the air with you, he said for that year and 2 years that his teammates wanted to live at Theodore Roosevelt because they felt safe.
Wow.
So that's an incredible statement from a kid, you know, that's trying to do something positive, but knew that his life could be in danger when he missed them 2 years of being outside of playing sports and not being in school.
Wow.
So that was big, you know.
In the Sports Town Hall, we talk about so much more than just sports. Here in the sports, we talk about the community. We got a panel of outstanding men doing that with us here today. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Stay ahead.